I'll never look at Batman the same way again. I'll never look at Joker the same way again. It was so good, I almost threw up in my mouth.
That was intense. That was some of the most intense. I've never reacted to a movie like I reacted to this one.
You can't describe every level of great that this movie is.
My eyes actually teared up at the end of this film.
Yeah.
And I cannot think of a single time in my entire life where that has happened for a fictional story like this.
I've never been in a movie where I got up and cheered and yelled at the screen.
Yeah.
When, you guys know the moment I'm talking about, but when it hit, I leaped out of my seat and was waving my fist in the air. And
the audience cheered and clapped 4 times.
You don't even hardly realize how badly you're being manipulated until the moment you stand up on your feet.
the twists and turns of this movie were so intense and so just visceral that it just hits you right here from start to finish.
You can do an action sequence and you're like, yeah, I knew that was coming, yeah, I knew that was coming. But even when you knew some of this stuff was coming, when it actually happened, your jaw hit the floor.
In the middle of the movie, we had a fire alarm go off, and it took me like a good 5 seconds to remember where I was. I was so into the movie that a fire alarm and lights going off confused me.
It just builds a world from scratch and then just lives it.
Heath Ledger. It is his death is such a tragedy. This would have made his career. His performance. Words can't describe his performance. It was so amazing.
It's simply one of the single most amazing performances in cinematic history. Period. Period. Without dispute or debate,
Because
it's incredible.
He took all of the elements that so many people loved about Nicholson's performance, and they did what the entire Christopher Nolan Batman series has done, which is pull it back a few steps towards reality, which made him scarier. They take that element of realism and they have fun with it. It's not like they make it boring. Like they took it and thought, you know what I mean? It just had so much fun with it. Like how they take the helicopter down and all of that stuff was so much fun.
The action sequences were, like, as a Batman movie should be, were just astonishing, but not beyond the realm of reason.
That's what I mean by it. Absolutely nothing is wasted. Nothing is. They don't dwell. They don't ever stop to congratulate themselves on how brilliant they are because they're too busy telling the story. They never gave themselves an excuse to back off, take an easy laugh, make a joke. Never. They earned every moment.
Even something that could have been lost as easily as the romantic conflict, it could have gone over the top as the romantic like the love triangle between Bruce Wayne and Rachel and Harvey Dent. And, that could have fallen apart, and it was
heart-wrenching. The letter when he snags the letter. It was beautiful. This is the case of 2 brothers who decide to make a summer action franchise that's fun and has all the elements that you love, and you can go and escape, and it's so freaking cool. But they're so brilliant. I mean, it has the master qualities of any Oscar-winning film, of any of the classic films. You know what I mean? This is Bridge on the River Kwai. This is Lawrence of Arabia. This is Schindler's List. This is all of those movies with makeup.
This is definitely one of the best movies I have ever seen. And Heath Ledger deserves an Oscar for that role.
I wanted to throw up right after it ended. So I wanted to throw up twice, almost did. I can't stop moving. If I stop moving, I might throw up.